guys, Dr. Linda Kramer. Okay, trying something new today. I'm doing live, for the first time ever, video about live psychic readings, and I'm also going to incorporate today my weekly tarot. So I've got all my cards here. I've got that deck. I've got this deck. I've got the Anahata creation. So if you do want to go over and order some from her, here is her website, and I will also add the description to where you can buy all my products later after this finishes today. Okay, so I'm here live, and I would love to know what you want me to answer for you guys today. If you have personal issues about your health, about your job, about your family members, ask away. Comment over on the right side. I'll answer those questions for you. Okay? If you want answers in relation to somebody else, please remember free will and consent. Okay? I can only answer it in your perspective. So if you say, hey, I've just met this guy called Bob, what's he like? I can only tell you what he's going to be able to do for you. I can't tell you too much about Bob's life because that's an invasion of his own free will and also his consent. Okay. I'll also be talking today about my book that I'm nearly finished. It's called Psychics Explained. So let's just go into that one straight away because people will probably watch this later. Psychics Explained will be on lulu.com in about 3 weeks, I'm thinking. Not only do I mention all the psychic abilities that we have, like psychometry, mediumship, telekinesis, and all the rest of it, I give clear understandings of what these abilities are. I give examples of how I've used them in the past. And also I'm going into the science that proves how all this is done. So it explains what a psychic is and what a psychic, how they get their information from science. So I'm going into scientific theories like string theory, magnetism. I'm go into electricity because it's electric, okay? And then I talk about electromagnetism. I'm talking about bilocation, and that's how we get people like doppelgangers where you see them here and then they turn up over there. So they're bilocators. I talk about all those other scientific theories that explains how all this works. Because ultimately, guys, the more we trust that we ourselves are psychic, the more then, true, we trust that we ourselves can have this as well. Ooh! So, hello, Vicky. Okay. Good morning to now Vicky. Vicky. Yep, you're right. So, if you ladies, I've got a few coming in now. If you do want me to answer your psychic questions, please ask away. Okay. So, what I'm doing today, hello, Trisha. Thank you. So happy you're here too. So, if you do have something for me to answer today, please ask it. Okay. And if you can, please just let me know where you are on the planet. I'm in Brisbane, Australia. So if you say, hey, I'm from Africa, can you tell me about my job? Okay, so then I'll get that connection, because the first thing about me is I tell people how psychics get their information. And the first rule of being a psychic is that it all comes down to a connection. Okay, so because I've got people commenting, which I love yous all doing, please let me know something that I can connect to. So if you tell me the country that you live in, then I can connect like in a mind's eye of a map. I can say, oh, yeah, I'm in Australia. They're over there. So I've got that connection too. Okay. Hey, I'm from Brisbane. Yeah. Am I on the right path? Okay. So Renee, straight away, you're in Brisbane. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Are you on the right path? I'm hearing straight away, yes. Keep going with the trust. Trust is a big thing for you because you're doubting yourself, Renee. So keep going there with that I can do this attitude, and you will succeed, okay? Now, I can also see, Renee, you've got a big battle under your way with material job and your psychic spiritual job that you want to do, Okay? So it doesn't mean you have to choose one or the other. It's working out a compromise so they both exist in uniform within your lifestyle, okay? So it's all right to say have a 9 to 5 job and then you come home and do something of a night that's spiritual work, even if it's just getting out your singing bowl in a way for 5 minutes, okay? So there you go, Renee. Okay, next one, Trisha. Do you feel like my business, Crypto Queen Services, will pick up in business? I'm in Oklahoma. Thank you so much for telling me where you are, Trisha. Oklahoma. Yay. Thank you. So now I'm picturing where Oklahoma is because I used to live in America, right? So I know all the states, I know all the cities. So Oklahoma. Okay, let's see if your cryptocurrency. Oh, be careful, Trisha, where you advertise this. You may have to go outside of your normal thinking processes and advertise this company in a different area, okay, or a different field, because at this point it's here, but if you go elsewhere it could be here, if you know what I mean, okay? So yes, I'm getting told to keep doing it, okay? But just think of alternative ways of promoting it, okay? Obviously, it's all online. So if you're on Facebook, think of somewhere else where you like some other marketplace or somewhere else where you can market it, okay? All right, so let's just keep going. Okay, so thank you for letting me know you're in Oklahoma. Kristen, you're in California. Oh my God. You guys must be getting a little bit chilly over there by this point. Coming up to Christmas. I know it's winter in America. We're going into summer, so it's going to be a hot day here in Australia. So, Kristen, if you do want to let me have a question, let me know where you are. Okay. Hi, Linda. This is Robert in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I used to live in North Carolina. So, yay, I used to live in Concord, which is just outside of Charlotte. Okay, there you go. So thank you so much, Robert, for letting me know where you are. Hey, I'm from Australia and New South Wales. Thank you so much, Jenny. Have you got a question for me? Jenny, let me know what you want me to answer for you today. Hey, Liz, you're new. Thank you so much for coming. So Renee has come back saying, absolutely, that's what I'm trying to work out. Thanks, honey. Oh, you're good. And I'm lagging. Someone's just said video is lagging. Now it's fine. Okay. Liz, let me just have a look at Liz here. Now, do you think love is coming towards me soon? Oh, now, as soon as I read your comment, Liz, yes, you've got a little love heart sitting there, but I can actually see flowers falling from the sky with your comment. That means to me that love is not too far away. Now, big thing here, Liz, we've got to look at love. We all want a partner, okay? But could it be a love that you have for yourself coming your way? Could it be the love from children, nephews and nieces, cousins, aunties, uncles, parents, neighbors, co-workers, even a stranger on the street just saying, oh, thank you so much. So I can see love coming your way. Now, I'm going to put here my email as a comment. So my email is Linda@Linda Ray. So Liz, I'll tell you what I am. I don't do much for free. I'll take that out. I do most of my work for free. So Liz, if you want to email me, I've just commented my email, right? Linda@lindaray.info. If you can send me a photo of just you, like a latest headshot, I'll be able to connect with you and see if there is like a partner coming for you. Okay. So I can give you some more information there. Hey, can I post my question? Of course you can, Chrissy Black. Who is coming towards me in love? You're single. Again, Chrissy, my email's there. I've just posted it. So if you send me a headshot of yourself so I get a better connection to, I'll certainly have a look at and see what is coming to you. I do this for free, Chrissy. Okay. Oh, okay. Connection is unstable. Oh, here we go. We're back on. Okay. So, yep. So Trisha's actually just said, of course, Chrissy, you can post it here. Okay. So let's just get into days while we're just picking up the drag here a little bit. Okay. So yeah, you guys can email me directly if you do want more questions. I am happy. I wake up every morning with about 50 emails. So I love it. I get up, I make a cup of coffee, and I come in here and I read all my emails of a morning and sort through them all. Just remember, I am in Australia, which is I'm about 14 hours ahead of California. So if it's So 9 a.m. for me is generally, that's 7 p.m. for California, the night before, okay? Because right now it's 9:15 on Sunday morning for me, okay? Yeah, I know, Renee, my video is lagging a little bit. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to have to watch my internet connection because it's just playing up. But it's all good. My phone's in and it should be working. Okay, so while we're having a little pause, I'm getting told to go straight over to my tarot today. Okay, just connecting with my cards. Now, I'm going to call out for a card that we can all use for this week. Anyone who's watching my show or connected to my channel, one card that we all need for this week, please. Okay, one card, please, that I can just have for this week for all of the lovely people that are watching my show this week. Okay, we just need one. Oh, I've got heaps there, so I'm just holding it up so I get these live, okay? One card, please. Oh, did you see that just flick out? Okay, so I put down my cards. Let's just have a look because he went on the ground. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. Wow, Five of Wands just got thrown out of me. So let's just go into my book. So I always go straight over to my book so I don't get any false readings here. Five of Wands. Where's Wands? Swords. Oh, my God. Cups. Please be Wands. Oh, yeah, we want the Five of Wands. So here it is, the Five of Wands. Okay. There. Oh, why do you go upside down? There it is, the Five of Wands. Okay, so we've got. All right, so Trisha, do you feel like China will end up being the new world power, or will we have divine intervention and go towards our golden age? Now, Trisha, I'm just going to go there. I have been emailing people now for 8 years, my prophecy of 2023 to 2025. It's not good news, okay? I have long said, thank you, Liz, for your email. I'll read that later, okay? I have long said that we are going into some extreme hardships globally. The economy is about to crash itself. Interest rates are going to go horrendous. And I'm being told now that next March is going to be extremely hard for a lot of people. My suggestion is store food, water, all your necessities. Like I'm even been stockpiling shampoo, conditioners, antibacterial wipes, kerosene, because I've got a kerosene lamp here so I can cook on it if the electricity goes out. I've been even buying, I've got my cat Mary, she goes through she's got kibble, she eats the dry food. She'll go through a packet of about once a week. So I've got 16 packets of that stored up now. So that's 4 months of cat food just for Mary. So we think outside the box of what we need. Or if you need makeup when you go out every day, have you got 6 months? Really want about 6 months supply of stuff in case this goes really horrible. If it doesn't go horrible, just think of it. You don't have to buy groceries for 6 months, so you're saving money, and then you can go on a holiday at the end of next year, right? If I'm wrong. But the way that all the rockets are now getting fired around the planet, everyone's blaming, and we now know a certain country with 3 letters is involved. Hello, they're involved with every war that's ever existed, and it starts with United. Okay, so we all know that he's doing this now. The Biden guy, he bought his own presidency. Right, he's doing it all, mate. We all know it. This is not news for me because I've known this since 2001 that he was going to be a nice president. Okay, so let's get back to this Five of Wands. Oh, hang on, it's over here. It's the Five of Wands. What does this card mean? Now, this is for all of us on the planet that are on the right side of this war, okay? The Five of Wands represents conflicts, differences of opinions, and petty squabbling. So this is a time, guys, to really get past that. Don't show those behaviors. This is a time when we show love to others. Don't get involved with petty fights. Now, my eyes watering, which is a good sign that I'm now connected to spirit, because my eyes always water when I'm always connected to my girl. Hello, good morning. Okay, these may not be large problems, and they can be overcome if cooperation is sought. However, petty disorder can easily get out of hand and drain energy away from key issues that need to be resolved. Okay, so what that means is, guys, when you hear someone having a fight, Do we reflect or mirror that same emotive state? Or do we sit back and react? And do we respond to it, I should say? Don't react with knee-jerk, sit back and say, right, how can I negotiate this outcome where it's loving and positive for everybody involved? Okay? All right. Now, there's nothing wrong with saying to somebody, are you aware that you are acting like this? Okay. It's all right to say that because that's how we set our boundaries, right? Setting those rules, and that's how we earn our own respect with ourselves as well with others. Okay. So we've got Renee here. That's so true for my family members right now. Thank you so much. I love it, Renee, when I get my confirmations that this is all coming to plan here. You know, not everyone gets on. And it's up to whether we tolerate it. We just say, okay, you know, I know that my brother is a pain in the butt, but at the end of the day, I allow him to be like, because he's my brother. Then in the extreme ways, we could always turn around and say, you know what, I can't be around him anymore. I've got this toxic relationship where I cannot go there anymore. And that's actually all right too, because it's setting our own boundaries. And if we identify that something is hurting us or is creating us pain or negativity, it's so hard to walk away. And that's what it's so hard when someone's attacking us, like verbally attacking us, and they're screaming at us. It's so easy to just flick that back straight onto them and scream back. So that's called mirroring, because we're mirroring their behavior back at them. So it's a lot harder to actually take that breath and say, right, they're acting like this. How do I respond without being the same emotive state as them? Okay, so we don't have to. So look at what's going on around the world with all these global leaders, because hello, they're all playing like schoolyard tanties at this point. Let's just go. There's not too many presidents out there at this point who I'd say, damn, they're doing a good job. Okay, so how do we react to that? Is that we respond. Would I personally want to act the way they're going? No. So as soon as we identify that, oh my God, epiphany moment of I don't want to act like them, then that's when we say, right, so what are their behaviors that I don't want to do anymore? Okay, so they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing that. And then we analyze it. We say, right, why don't you want to be like that? And you say, well, because I want to be a more caring and understanding person. I don't want to go out there starting nuclear wars with people, and I don't want to be out there falsifying information that's released to the media. I want to be honest. I want to be kind. I want to be loving. And as soon as we go through that motion where we say, at the end of the day, I want to be a loving, kind person who's got my own self-worth, and I want to go out into the world and I want to spread that to others. You know what? We're already winning that war just by having that thought, because our thoughts are our intentions, and our intentions is what that electricity in our brain is creating, where it comes out of us like that pheromone. Okay, it's a chemical release that comes out of us, and that's what joins on to other people, so then they also feel good about themselves. So the more we smile at someone, the more that we say, hey, you know what? I really like your shoes. And they go, what? Because they're not used to the compliments, right? So as soon as we start complimenting other people, even if it's just a stranger that you walk past in your local grocery shop, and you say, oh, wow, I really like your shoes. Where'd you get them from? And they go, huh? Who are you? Psst, don't want to know you. But don't reflect them back to them. Be nice back to them and just say, oh, I just like your shoes. Sorry if I offended you. And just walk away. Because so many people now are getting offended. Have you noticed this? So many people now are getting offended. And at the end of the day, as long as we're happy and as long as we are love and we are generating that to others, those other people can be and who what they want, right? Not everybody has to be the same at the end of the day. Okay? All right. So if you've got a psychic question for me, please ask away. Okay. So now I'm going to go over to Louise Benton's range. Yeah. All right. So here's the Louise Benton range. All right. So there's her website. If you want to pause the screen later, come back. Her cards are amazing. So I know I've got some newbies watching today. Here's Louise's cards. Now she designs the artwork on every single card. Okay. I'll just go through and show you what some of them are. And on the back, she's got messages. Okay, so All right, I want one card that represents for all of those watching me today, all those on the right side of this war that's occurring. Okay? All right, so please connect me with one card. Thank you so much. So as I shuffle to get my one card, a lot of people say, Linda, what sort of war are we in? Well, the last 2 years, everyone's been in this war. It is a spiritual war. Let's just go there, first of all, with our aura. Our aura emits from us about 1.5 meters. And it's through that aura, when we're near somebody else, that we connect to other people, right? So how do you feel knowing that the governments around the place say don't go near people by 1.5 meters? So what they've actually been trying to do is stop us connecting. Have you watched Manifest? It's on Netflix. The last first part of the last season just dropped on Friday, and I've already binged on it. Oh my God, I binged on it all day yesterday because I took a day off. And it's all about God and how psychic abilities, they don't call it psychic abilities, they actually call it knowings or callings. And they don't call it heaven or God, they're calling it divine consciousness. Okay? So why is that show now come out now, where they're trying to make us all aware of our divine consciousness and how we can call on psychic abilities? Hello, nothing is without reason. Everything has a purpose, right? There's no coincidences ever. So they've brought this out deliberately at this point of our evolving, because we are evolving, okay? We are going into a fifth dimensional. God, we've taken our time today to get a card. One card, please, that for all of us watching today. We are going into a definitive new evolutionary phase where we are tapping into our psyche. We are opening up our pineal gland, and we are creating our own realities now. Do you think the governments around the world want to lose that control? So they're fighting this. So we are in a war. Okay. Now I just got a hello, Melva. Okay, I'm in Oklahoma with my daughter, and I'm hoping to be in Arkansas next year. Will we be able to buy a house there next year, or is it going to be a couple of years? Thank you, Linda. Okay, so thank you so much, Melva Toth, for saying that you're with your daughter. Oh my God, your daughter is amazing. I will go there. Now, I'll tell you, Melva, something I'm picking up with your daughter. There's a reason why she's with you. Okay? If you want to email me, I've put my email address earlier up. It's Linda@LindaRay. If you do want to email me for a private chat, you're welcome to. Okay? But your daughter is definitely with you for a reason. Okay? Now, are you going to Arkansas? Now, I can actually see Arkansas, and at this point, it's looking like an off-distance dream. Okay? So if you want to go over there in early next year, I'm actually seeing a delay there. And my suggestion to you is not go there until at least April or May. So the longer where you are now, try and save up more money, okay, before you move, because a move is always expensive, right? That's not a psychic saying that one. So the more now that you can save, the better it's going to be when you do move from Oklahoma to Arkansas. Stay in Oklahoma, because there is a lot of unfinished business for you there. There's someone that you haven't had like that closure with, if that makes sense. So use this time to really make that closure occur. So when you do get to Arkansas next year, because I can see that you're going to get there, but there's just going to be a little bit of a delay. Okay. So when you get over there, it's that fresh start. You know, because I can actually see flowers being all around the house where you're moving to. I can actually see the house too. It's a one-story white house, and you've got all different multicolored flowers in the front yard. How gorgeous is this little house for you? You know, it's not a massive big house. It's just a one-story house. It's not like you're going into Bill Gates's mansion, but it's going to be very, very suitable for your needs, if that makes sense for you. And I think that was the card just there, but no, keep going. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going here. All righty. So I hope that makes sense for you, Melva. Okay, thank you so much for watching me. You know, my name's Dr. Linda Kramer. I've got a PhD in metaphysics. I've been a psychic medium my whole life. 2001, I died. My ex-husband, I openly say, he attempted to kill me. I was in ICU at the Cabarrus County Hospital in North Carolina, which is now called the Atrium. So I've shown all my medical files on my YouTube channel previously. I don't hide any of this. I'm so transparent. But when I died, I was 14 minutes clinically dead, and I went to heaven for what I call 5 years. So I woke up with a lot of new psychic abilities. I now see spirit guides. I see auras. I talk to ghosts and spirits like every day. I've got a lot of, I see inside people and see medical issues. So everything, I just say now I've got a multitude of great gifts. So I say to anybody, email me, send me a photo, and I'll do a reading for you for free. You know, I like attaching my PayPal link just in case you want to throw me some dollars, you know, because it's that return of energy. But ultimately, I don't ever expect it. I do it if you wish to. You know, I've also got my near-death experience book. I'll just show it to you here. Sorry for interrupting the cards. But here's my book. Look how thick it is. That's on Lulu. You can buy it as a hard copy. Look, there's me on the back, so you know it's my book. That's my 5 years in heaven. And then in the back of it is the teachings of heaven, all the things that I learned there, like universal laws, what reincarnation is, what our life contracts are, what life lessons are about. So they're on Lulu if you want to go over and buy a posters, why they stay, why they don't go to heaven, because it's all psychology. My next book coming out is Psychics Explained. Then I'm working on Spirit Guides Explained, Auras Explained, Crystals Explained, because crystals talk to me every day. All right, so I'm getting a lot of books out there on Lulu, but I love doing things for free. Of course you can. Sushmita Singh, thank you so much for being. Noah, thank you so much also. Namita, hi, thank you. I'm a new. Okay, beautiful, guys. Thank you so much. Please know that you can scroll back through my videos because I'm a teacher, okay? That's my job since I died in 2001. I'm a teacher of questions, and I love when people email me and they say, can you please answer this with all your skills, training, and experience? Because I've got a PhD in metaphysics. I'm trying to solve the eternal questions of what heaven is. How do we be psychic? Where is it located? Which dimension is it? I want to know the answers because I've been there. You know, it just irks me that I can't. Okay, keep going. So I'm still trying to get this one card. Okay, so while we're doing this one, Kirsten. Okay, so hang on. The first one is Ayushi Verma. Sorry if I've mispronounced that one. Is it permanently over from Dashant? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, darling. So do you mind emailing me? I'm just going to comment my email again, just so you keep up with my email, because I love getting my emails from people. So there's my email. Okay. Okay. I asked earlier. Maybe I missed it. Shamita. Hello, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. All right, new subscriber. Okay, sorry if I missed your comment, darling girl. Okay, so please email me and I'll give you a private reading for free. Okay, but I do put my PayPal link at the bottom just in case you do want to throw me over a couple of dollars. Okay, as a tip. Okay, but if you can't afford it, don't worry about it because I have no expectations of payment. Okay, I love doing all this for free. It makes me feel so good. Okay, so let's just keep going. Kristen D, do you see my current business partner with me long or short term? Oh, it's definitely short term. If you make the correct financial decision after Christmas, this will go long term. So there's a financial decision that you'll have to make after Christmas, if that makes sense for you. Okay, Kristen? All right. So now we've got Lucky Girl. I'm concerned about my health and financial issues. Do you see significant improvement in the near future? Okay, Lucky Girl, I'd like you to email me. My email's out. I don't share email addresses. I don't spam people. I don't reply unless it's people want me to reply. I don't do marketing and mailing systems, okay? So please know it's a confidential chat, personal between you and me, okay? I'd like you to send me over a headshot, because then I can read your photo and I can see what also is going on with your health. If you think like you've got a tummy issue, please put in like a full body photo so I can scan your body, because that's what I do. I scan bodies. Okay. Please go back through my videos too, because I've got a video down there. I did it. It's in one of the first 50 I did, where it says, "How do I see inside people?" or someone like that. How do I? Oh, we finally got our card too. Thank you. Finally getting the one. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I can actually see inside people. Some of the injuries that I've detected over the years are heart problems, cancers. One lady came here and she said, "Oh, can you see if I've got anything wrong with me?" And as soon as I looked at her tummy, I saw 9 lumps inside one of her ovaries. And I said, "Wow, you got this lump there." And she said, "I'm actually going in to on next week to have an operation." And she said, "Well, the doctors told me there's 8." And I said, "Well, actually, I'm seeing 9. There's one in behind another one. So tell your doctor before they put you under, make sure he gets that 9th one." She rang me about 2 weeks after her operation and said, "Linda, how did you know I had 9 lumps in there?" Because the doctor actually said there was only 8, but when they went in, he dug around and sure enough, there was another one. So it was 9. I love those confirmations that I get. So cholesterol talks to me and it tells me how high your cholesterol is. Your blood pressure will tell me its blood pressure's up. I can actually, when I look at photos of people, I can actually hear their heart, and I can tell it whether it's got arrhythmia or if it's got high blood pressure. I've got this real knack with health. I don't know what it is, but always know that I am a psychic, and we do all this under the entertainment purposes only regime. Always best to go and see a professional doctor and confirm what I've said, okay? All right. So I don't think she cares about our questions for real. Diksha Shah, I'm not sure why you would say that, because I'm going back through and you've just said that you're a new subscriber. But please know I do care about everybody. I have no ego. I've got no reason to do this. I don't even monetize my YouTube. I do all this for free. Okay? Please know. Okay, I'm getting told this. This is from my girl, because I don't color code things. This is something for you to look at within yourself to see why you have to accuse me of doing what I'm doing. This may be something, an insecurity within yourself that you need to deal with, darling man, okay, or girl, okay. Please give Dr. Linda time to answer your questions, one question at a time. Yeah, thank you, Renee. Okay, yeah, all right. So let's just go on to this. So if you do have a question, please comment it for me, because I'm going to be here for about another 20 minutes, guys. Okay, the one that we got today, this is from the Louise Benton range. Beautiful card. Okay, it's called Ocean Dreaming, so I want to read this one out. Okay, Ocean Dreaming. My spirit hears the call of the sea, stirring the waters inside of me. Holding me in your swirling tides, show me where my heart resides. To me, those words straight away means we've got to learn to trust the universe. Okay? Healing, soothing, deep soul yearning. Through your mystic depths I glide. Okay, creatures of the sea and ancient kin beckon me deeper and deeper in. So we're all getting called to do things at this point. It's up to whether we are actually responding to those callings or those messages that we're getting, guys. Okay, so is no my future husband. Oh, Ellie, be a little bit Ellie. I just got a little no. I'm not saying that it's no definitively, but just give it some more time before you commit to really know who this person is. Okay? There's something that you haven't been divulged yet. There's something still that you have to. It's not a secret. It's just something that you don't know about this person yet. Okay? So give it a bit more time before you rush into that. Okay? Okay. What are Jatin's current feelings for me? Now, this is something I explained at the beginning. Sushmita Singh, I'm sorry if I pronounce that wrong. I never, ever, as a psychic, go against people's free will and consent. I'm happy to tell you how you feel about this other person, but I will never, ever, as a psychic, say how they feel about you. I will tell you how you can react and if that person's going to be with you in 2 years, but I won't go to how they feel because it comes down to their consent and respect under universal law. Okay? So please understand that this person to you at this point, what I'm seeing is that you are very into them, but I don't tell people if they are into you, okay? Because it's their free will. They have to contact me personally and say, I consent to someone else getting information about me. This comes down to privacy, which I never disrespect other people's laws under universal laws, okay? All right. So we have one now from, I think this is CRB Bowles 56. Question: will I get to retire and be financially okay? Yes, absolutely. You are going to retire. Now, why am I seeing the beach here? I'm not too sure, but I'm actually seeing beach life for you, whoever you are. Okay. Thank you for coming on and being here today. I love that. Okay. But yes, I'm actually seeing that you're going to be on the beach, walking down the beach with like a pair of, you're holding your shoes and you're on the sand at the beach. And it's like, oh, I finally did it. So, yes, I can see that you are going to retire. Now, you won't be able to do that unless you are financially okay. So, of course, you're going to be financially okay. All righty. So this is, okay, back to Shushmita Singh. When will he contact me then? So again, I can't tell you when he will contact you. So this is how we have to twist it back to you and say, when will you be contacted by him? And now I'm getting a 2. I think it's 2 weeks. Okay. So this is a good time to just sit there and analyze, how do you feel for this person? Okay. Really go through those motions of, do I really, really, really want to proceed with this? Okay. Because I'm seeing 2 weeks there. There's going to be something in 2 weeks. It could be that you talk, it could be that you talk today, but you won't go out for 2 weeks, or you won't go on that date for 2 weeks, or you do something and then you do something and then 2 weeks later something else happens. So I'm seeing 2 weeks there's going to be, hi Sue, thank you so much for letting me know your name. Okay. Will I get to retire and be financially okay? So, Sue, there you go. Yes, I can see you walking on the beach with a pair of shorts on. And it is funny because when I said that visual, I actually thought that is a girl, because it wasn't like board shorts that you're wearing. It was like denim shorts, like that sort of style, but they're not denim. Maybe like white linen shorts that men wouldn't wear on the beach, okay? All right. So I am so needing that beach, and it will be moving to Florida. Would love Mexico. So there you go. That's why I'm seeing you at the beach. Okay. Now, I've been following Hurricane Ian. What a horrible, horrible situation. I lived in North Carolina. America's still my second home. And I've been watching so much the devastation around Tampa and down in the Keys. So horrible, darling. But, real estate, there are going to be a lot of people who say, stuff this, I'm out of here. So there is going to be a big shift in real estate in down in Florida over the next 6 months, where people just say, stuff this, I'm not going to rebuild, I'm just going to move up to Oklahoma, that sort of thing, okay? Go inland and get away from the hurricane seasons. I'll take a tornado over a hurricane. That's the sort of attitude a lot of people are going to have. So there are going to be some deals to get if you want to go there, okay? Okay, so let's just keep going. What can I do to heal my relationship with Jatlin? All right, that's where I'd like you to email me privately, please, because obviously, there's a lot of viewers here. There's a lot of people reading today. So how about we do that privately? Sushmita, I've given you my email address. In fact, I'll do it again. Here I come, linda@lindaray.info. Okay. If anyone wants to check me out, and I'll also put on here, my website is lindaray.info. There you go. So that's both there now. Go and check me out on my website if you want to check me out. And I've also got this YouTube channel where you can come on, have a look at all my old videos. I've been here for over a year now, but I don't monetize my video channel on YouTube because I like doing things for free. And it's only if you guys wish to pay me anything is when I get paid out of this. I have no expectations, okay? All righty. So my email is on there again. So wasn't that truly bad? Fort Myers Beach is no more. I know. I was watching this little island. I think it was called Little Duck Island or something. It was this beautiful island. They've been trying to sell it for 5 years, and they were trying to sell it for like $7 million. The The whole island's gone. There's only like one tree there now. Thank God it didn't sell. How would you be if you just bought an island for $7 million? You wake up and it's all beach. There's no sand. That's horrible, Oh, my heart bleeds for so many people. I even watch this show called House Hunters International. We have that here on one of our channels. And the other day I was watching this couple. They were up in Venice, Florida, Venice. They were looking for a house up in there. And I was thinking, oh, please, 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 don't buy there, don't buy there. Because I just knew that whatever house they were buying was going to be flattened. Sure enough, they bought a house there. And at the end of the show, it said the year, and it was in 2020. So not only did they have to go through COVID in this new house, probably he lost his job or whatever because they had a young baby. So I really felt for this family. And then they had to contend with a hurricane only a year later. Some people, this is the breaking point. COVID destroys relationships, it destroys careers, and then you lose your house because of a damn hurricane coming through. I really feel for those people over there, Okay, so UC Verma, is it permanently break up from Dashant? I reckon it is, actually. I'll be honest with you now. I'd like an email privately, but yes, if you want it right now, it is permanent. Whatever has been done will never be mended. So if you do get back with this person, now I'm talking to Ayashi Verma, is it permanently break up from Dashant? Whatever has been done will never be mended. That's the words I'm getting from her. So if you do get back together with this person, it will never be the same. There will always be trust issues. There's always going to be insecurities that will be had there. So please be aware of that. We only get through these ourselves. We can never help other people heal. It's up to them to heal themselves. So just remember, guys, that if ever you do want somebody else back, it's best to analyze who you are, what issues, what grudges, what mistakes you made in that relationship, and say sorry for them and make that conceited effort to never do those behaviors again if you want. Okay, so Sue's back. Now that I know your name, Sue, thank you so much. CRB House 56. That was where we were looking in Venice, but we are looking more up around Ocala. Now, why did I just say that about Venice? See how it came into my head, that story about what I watched those real estate shows. I watch them every day. So why was it just that one about Venice that just came into my head? I was watching one the other day about Tampa. So why did I mention Venice? Now, if you do want to go to Venice, just remember, another hurricane probably won't come back through there for another 12 odd years. 12 years, she's saying. Okay, but it won't be as worse as this one was. This was a freak of nature. Okay? All right, so just remember there, Sue, that if you do want to go up to Venice, if you're looking at like a 10-year plan, go for it, because real estate up there is going to be really cheap at this point. That's between you and me. Okay. So do I need to look again in Venice? Yeah, so I hope that's just answered your questions. I would be definitely waiting until after Christmas, because a lot of people are going to just pack it in and want to leave their homes. They're just going to say, nah, we've had enough of this. We're out of here. It's all right for 30-year-olds. They can rebuild. But, you look at Florida is an elder state, and there's going to be a lot down there who say, we came down here for the dream. It just got washed away. Unfortunately, my heart bleeds for these people. Their life savings just gone in a blink of a storm. So they'll be wanting now to go back near family again in the northern states. Okay, so a lot of people will be out and leave there. Yeah, so look again, next year, Sue. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's just get back to this ocean dreaming card that I had. Okay. Diving through luminous ocean caves, embraced by gentle moonlit waves, holding the vision of Gaia's dream, cleansing and transmuting all that has been. So this is where we're all going through a cleanse. Doesn't matter about just the ones in Florida after Hurricane Ian. It's the whole world. After COVID, We're all working it out now. We're all analysing ourselves and we're working out, who was I past that? Who do I want to be in my future? We look at things like our morals, values. What do we love about ourselves? What were those dreams and goals that we had when we were kids? Bear with me. So go back to those times as a youth and ask yourself, who was it that I always wanted to be? What can I do now to bring that into my reality? Because ultimately, guys, at the end of the day, it's what matters is what we love. Showing that love to others. Being that love to others. Oh, I'm going to cry because now I've got Hurricane Ian victims on my brain. And my voice is actually starting to go. If you don't know much about me, the last few weeks I've had a throat issue. So I'm going to round this up, guys. I was hoping to get to an hour, but at least I got through a few cards. Make of these cards what you think is important to you, okay? Kristen, do you see if the way I am being is working for my young adult daughter? Do you see if the way I am being is working for my young adult daughter? Yes, of course, Kristen. Caring for somebody else is one of those most honourable jobs. But at the end of the day, sometimes we lose who we are in that process. So you've got to remember who it is that you are whilst you do that work for others. At the end of the day, your daughter does not make up who you are. Okay? So I'm going to now get onto my little lovey-dovey cards. These are really cute little lovey-dovey cards. Every one of these cards starts with the word love. They're all so I call them lovey-dovey cards because it's a little love dove, right? So let me just call on one of these. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me just get one of these because I'm gonna be finishing in the next few minutes, guys, because my throat's starting to get sore because I talk all day. Wow. And I email people all day. So while I'm getting a card from here, guys, please know that, oh, look, there it is. It's just flicked itself on the top. Please know, guys, I am available virtually 24/7 for people. I love sharing my experience, training, and skills. I've got my email there. You can contact me, okay? I'm also on Facebook as Linda Rae, R-A-E. So I'll just comment my name. If you go search me on Facebook, Linda Rae, if you want to have a look at all my conspiracy stuff that I put on there about what is true going on, may hurt some people, so you may not want to. I've also got a page. It's called Psychic Medium, Linda Rae. Whoops. P-S-Y, Psychic. It would help if I could spell psychic. Medium, Linda Rae. She's out there. That's a page. Okay. And I've also got a group. It's called Dr. Linda Kramer Paranormal. So that's on YouTube. Dr. Linda Kramer Paranormal. That's a Facebook group. Okay. So let me just go in and get some links while we're going there, because I'm about to also share. I'm also going to share with you my lovely, lovely little love dove card. Okay, so let me just get some links for people going here. Okay, let's just have a look while I'm doing this. I can multi-school because I am a girl. Okay, so we've got this card. It says, love enjoys doing things together. Love loves doing things together. Because the more we share our emotions, the more we share our love with others, the more we're intermingling, we are creating that energetic connection with other people. So, of course, love always likes doing things with others, okay? Love enjoys doing things with each other. So get out there with your friends, get out there with your family and your best friends or even neighbours down the street. Don't know if you've watched what I did for Halloween. I went down the street. I've got 2 disabled men that live down the street. I went down there with chocolate for them because they couldn't get out to trick or treat, right? So I went out and I gave them chocolate. And the carer came out and he said, oh, no, we don't do trick or treat. And I said, darling, we're not here asking. We're here to give. It's when we flip it. It's when we flip it and we live life right. That's the main thing that they want us to do. Don't follow what everybody else does unless it's for good reasons. Okay? Go out there and create a world that is filled with being nice and caring to others. Okay? So when the little lovey-dovey card says love enjoys doing things together, think about what you can do, not just for yourself, but for other people as well. Even if it's just picking up their rubbish or feeding a wild bird, that sort of stuff. Because that energy is a frequency. It's electricity. And it spreads all over the world. And the more we concentrate on the pains, the hurts, the war zones, everything else, we're putting energy into that. So don't hate what they're doing. Send them love. Send them that feeling of peace. So they start creating that within their own worlds as well. Okay, so I'll tell you what I've done, guys. I've got Linda Ray. I'm on Facebook. I've also put Psychic Medium Linda Ray. That's on Facebook. That's my page if you want to go follow that. Linda Kramer Paranormal. That's a group. Please say yes to the question so you can go in there. I've got a lot of development videos in there. How to do grounding, how to do your own aura cleanse, what crystals are used for. They're all there in the topic. So please join that. It is a private group, but all those videos are free. Okay. Vicky, how did I find other apprentice mediums or strangers to practice? Okay, any suggestions from Montreal? Okay, Vicky Light 11, how do I find other apprentice mediums or strangers to practice on? I'll tell you, this is the beauty and magic of being a psychic. I'm going to share a story. A lady came to me and she said, Linda, I've got a little shed out the back. I'm going to convert it into a studio where I can do tarot readings. But she said, I want to know how you promote yourself. And I said to her, I don't advertise. It's all word of mouth. But people, for some reason, come to me. And she couldn't understand that. And I said to her like this, so this is for you, Vicky. If you create a space where you want to practice what you're doing, it's like they will build it, you build it, they will come. I don't know how this works, but it works. So if you create a space, even if it's your dining room table, and you say, I want 5 people here next week where we can all do psychic games and develop our psychic awareness, somehow those people will come to you. If you do it for the right reasons and you have that right intention that you put out to the universe and you say, you know what, I want people to come here. So I told that lady, I said, look, if you clean out that shed and you set up your tarots on a little table and you've got your candles and your crystals and whatever else in there that you want to put in there, all you have to do is just sit there and say, I want people to come. She rang me about a month later and she said, Linda, I've had 5 clients in the past week and I don't even advertise. I said, so what happened? She said, I made it. I told one neighbor, because she was watching me clearing out the shed. She said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm cleaning out the shed. I'm making a tarot space. She must have done something where 5 clients have now come to her. They will tell their friends. They will tell their neighbors. They will put it on Facebook. I just went to this person. So we share this electricity of our energy, and it works. I can't tell you how it works because it's that kind of magic. It's a kind of magic, and that's how it works, okay? So, Vicky, if you make it, they will come. And I'd love to hear your confirmation if it works, okay? So, guys, last one I'm going to do, okay? Okay, so here's Sue again. Thank you for letting me know your name's Sue, CR Bowles 56. Thanks so much. I might be really interested in some tarot classes if you do them via Zoom. Darling, email me and we can certainly work out a time for it, okay? I love Zoom, okay? Now I'm going to just do my ruin stones. I've got a ruin here. Let's just finish Oh, and it's you, it's this little P one today. So I've got my little P one. Look at him. So let me find him here in my ruin guide. Okay, where's this little P one? Let's see what he says. Now, hang on. There's a few P's in here. Let me just make sure it's the right P. Yep, it's this guy here. And I like holding it up so you know that I've got the right P. Here he is. So there he is. Yep, right P. So this one here is called Wunyo, and it's joy stone. Okay, it's the winning and happiness stone. Okay, the symbol of interpersonal happiness and good karma. Also joy and contentment for career, personal and or family life. Good things are coming to us, guys. Even though they're saying that next year's going to be doom and gloom for everybody, it's all about here, what we create in our mind through that neuroplasticity of our brain. Now I'm going into my studies here because I've got a PhD in this. But if we concentrate on what is good, what is loving, and what is the best for us, we do create this into our lives. Okay? It is magic. I've done a video just the other day. Let me just go in because I think I've still got YouTube opened here. Okay. I did a video just the other day where I was telling people about how I've cured all the things wrong with me. Okay. Heal You, 6 months to health. That's one of my videos that I've just done 2 days ago. But I did another one where I was telling people how to heal yourself. Okay. Here it is. It's development techniques to manifest your desires. Actually, I'll just cut and paste this one because this one's really good. Okay. Ways of making us get what we want. You know, the law of attraction. You know that book called The Secret? You don't have to pay for this stuff because I share it freely. There it is. I've just put it out there as a video. Go watch that one. It's all free. Okay. It's all free from me. You only pay if you want. And I've already added my PayPal link. It's up top about 5 comments up. Okay. Here you are, Sue. 1.5 billion Powerball winner. We can create this. Now, people have said to me, if we can do this, why haven't I ever dreamed lotto numbers? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've dreamt lotto numbers 8 times in my life. But you wake up thinking 45, 12, 16, 14, 3, 28, and you wake up in the middle of the night and you're scrounging for a pen and paper. I know it was 28. Well, 12 was in there. 45 was in there. What were the others? I wake up and I write down maybe 3 or 2 of the numbers. I put it in and they always come out. And I think, damn, that was in the dream. Damn, that number was in the dream. So I've learnt now, sleep with a pen and paper beside my bed because I have a lot of dreams that come true. There's one in there about the girl who got eaten by a shark. I dreamt her death. Oh, my God, thank God I saved her life. I'm a bit humbled. I don't like saying that, but I did not make my dream prophecy come true. Now my eyes are watering because that was pretty horrible seeing that dream. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's not always great being a psychic, guys. Some days it does get a bit daunting, but you know what? I've got it. I've got what it takes. I know I've signed up for this job. I am available for anyone whenever you want. You've got my email a few times. You've always got my contact details. I live in Brisbane, Australia. I've even got my postal address there. Some people like me sending me photos of themselves just in the mail. It's not creepy. It's so then I can actually physically touch their photo and I think, yes, now I know what is exactly wrong with them. I reply with no expectation, okay? Because expectations, Sue's just asked, what time is it here now? It's actually 10:03 a.m. on Sunday here now. We are getting quite hot. We're up to 26 Celsius. So we're in the high 60s already. We'll probably get to the low 90s today. In about 4 weeks, well, the other day it was 116. That's 47 Celsius. We had up north in Cairns, one of my friends up there, she was dying from that. You know, our body dies at 42 Celsius. Yeah, so it's 10:03 a.m. Yeah. Thank you so much for saying that, Kristen. Okay, well, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to next Sunday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time. Same time as today. I'm going to be here again next week. I'll pull some cards out. If you want to come back in next Monday, ask me to pull a card. I'll show you. I'll use Louise Benton's range. I've got my own tarot deck. I've got the Ruin Stones, and I've also got my little lovey-dovey cards. I love these little lovey-dovey cards. Everyone starts with love and they dove. Okay, I'll be here. Thank you so much, Sue. Please go and watch all my videos. They're all free. You know, there's so much development there for you guys. You know, we're all going through black times and dark times. We don't have to do this alone. We don't have to face this thinking that we're in a corner with no tribesmen there to help us get through it. I am the first one to do affirmation videos. So have a look through my video scrolls and look at all the affirmation videos that I've done. They're all free to watch. Okay, well, that's me for today, guys. I hope that you've all had a great morning. Please feel that love. Go spread it with other people wherever you live. Even if it's being kind just to a wayward bird or a cat walking past your house. You know, it doesn't have to be to human. Even just pick up, I always say to people, just pick up something random in your house like a pen and appreciate it. I am so appreciative of this pen. It's a brand new pen, so it's working well for me. Say 5 things you love about a pen. 1, it's black because I don't like blue pens, so there's 1. 2, it's got a nice little nibby thing on it so I can hold it, so there's 2. 3, it's full of ink, so I know it will last me well. There's 3. 4, it's got a stopper so it doesn't really all over my hand, so I can pull it out and push it in. So that's 4. And 5, it's got this nice little clippy there, so I like playing with the little clippy until it falls off. So even a pen, I've just came up with 5 things that I appreciate just about this one pen. Wow. How about we do that with everything in our lives? And every time that you have one bad thought, say 3 good thoughts to replace it. That came to me from A in America. I did a video about her health the other day because she's been using my techniques. We can heal ourselves. We can overcome. You know, just to share for those that are still watching that I've got injuries, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor 5 years ago. I do not have a brain tumor. And I've had no surgery. Look, no hair's gone in 5 years. I've also got a broken neck. I should be a quadriplegic because C2 and C3 in my neck are not connected. Wow. So I'm a walking, talking miracle. And then when people contact me and say, Linda, I used your technique and my cognitive heart disease has now gone. Where did that go? It goes because of the power of what we do up here. And the more we hang around with people who are loving, kind, generous, and giving, the more we're creating that within our own world that emits out of us like a pheromone to others. And we create harmony, love, and peace. Doesn't the world need that right now? Keep watching, guys. It's all free what I do unless you want to pay me, and my PayPal link is there in one of the comments. Love yous all, okay? And I'll talk to yous all again soon. I like posting a video at least once every 2 days. So stay tuned for more because I've got some great things coming over the next week. Love yous all. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Oh, Renee, thank you so much, darling girl. You know, I'll be honest, guys. Renee actually came to me about 2 years ago and she said, Linda, I'm living with this horrible situation, job situation. Everything was horrible for her. And I look at where she is now, and she's one of those raised herself up, held her head high with her own self-worth, self-respect, and most of all, self-love. And if you saw who this woman was today, you'd be in awe thinking she was ever the person that she was. And it's so grand and magnificent when we think it was nothing I did. It was all because she trusted them and what we have the power to do up here. Talk to you all next week. Creating Ripples, Kristen. Thank you so much for saying that, guys. Thank you so much to everybody being here today. Love you all. Wish I could stay longer, but I've got to go and look after my cat. Talk to you all soon. Have a lovely day or night or good evening, wherever you are. Love you all. Thank you so much. Bye.